YouTube. This is Rock60. Back here with a PS Vita. Well, it's not a clone video, but I don't know, just updating you guys with some news. I don't know if you guys saw it or not. This is not what I want. That's a long, a new PS Vita model was revealed at a Sony conference recently, and there was a PS Vita TV that was introduced. I'm not going to talk about that, but I'm going to talk about the new PS Vita model. Okay, open up the pictures of the new model. As you can see, the sides are rounder than the older model. If I can open. Okay. We have both these up at the same time. But yeah, if you can see what I'm seeing, which you can, hopefully. What we doing? Anyway. But yeah, you see the sharp edges that were on the PS Vita that kind of cut into your hand a little bit. They're smoothed out, so this fits in your hand. And the speakers in like a round formation instead of just straight across. The start and select button are easier to press. And I believe they moved the headphone jack. Okay, bear with me. I thought I had a picture of it, but apparently I don't. Computer, stop moving so slow. Yes, my computer doesn't like it when I'm doing like several things at once for some reason. Okay, this is a perfect picture. Alright. Okay. As you can see, the headphone jack is way over to the right. Well, it's still over to the right in the original, but I don't know, this looks weird sticking out like that on the newer model. I thought they would put it on the left, like they did with the PSP, I think. I don't know. But yeah, all the buttons are easier to press than it was on the older model. It's laced with the base of the system. They're sticking out kind of like a button, so it's easier to press. I mean, these were buttons, they were like touch buttons or something like that. But they're like, I don't know, you have to press down into the system a little bit. Okay, next change. The analog sticks, like, they didn't really change them, but they look more rounded to me. I don't know, maybe this is just me looking at it. And one thing that everybody complained about is why they changed it to LCD when it had the OLED screen before, which I thought was great. But I did have complaints about it when, like, you're playing a game at night, like Killzone Mercenaries or something like that. And it's like in between like the loading screens, you look at the screen, you see like little black dots. They said like that's like a flaw in that screen that you can't remove. Cause I remember when I first got my Vita, I called Sony and said, "Hey, I'm seeing black dots in the screen." And they said, "Are you seeing this doing gameplay?" And I was like, "Yeah." It's like, "Oh, it's just something that's normal." I was like, "This is normal? Okay. It's not normal to me, but alright." I don't know. And I had to get mine sent out to repair because I guess you have to be careful on what type of cleaners you use on the screen, or else it will like affect the touchscreen, which I think it did on mine because my touchscreen was moving on itself on its own for some reason. So I sent it in and got repaired for free because it's under warranty. And I don't think it's under warranty now, but I should probably check that. You know how these electronics are nowadays, like a couple of months warranty or a year at the most. And most people break stuff within a year. Anyway, that's it for really the design. I wonder if I got a picture of the back screen. Okay, I don't, but I got a picture of the front. And it's different colors, of course. Like there's white, and there's the black one that has different colors on the back too. I don't know. The D-pad looks smaller to me. I don't know. I mean, I know I'm zoomed in on that picture, but still, the D-pad does look smaller. I don't know. Maybe it would be different once you see this in person. But looks like they maybe widen the lens a little bit, maybe. Or at least the covering of the lens. Oh yeah, and the second PS Vita I have, it's a 3G model. I don't know if I mentioned that in my second Vita video. That was a 3G model because there's a SIM card in it and everything. I was going to talk about that too. That was a 3G and a Wi-Fi model, which they said they're going to still continue on doing that. So you're going to see those differences in it too. I'm trying to look for a good picture of the new PS Vita. Oops, not 200. That was in. Okay, but yeah, you can see the different colors that they come in. That's on the back side of the system. I'm looking for the ports because they said the conference that uses a mini USB now to charge. I don't see like a good picture of it where it shows it. Let's see, bottom. I guess I won't be able to show it to you. Oh, someone already compared it already. Nice. Makes my job a whole lot easier then. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's only one slot now. There's not two. So I'm assuming that Sony did like that as always. They just removed a port that they thought about using in the future, but then they're like, oh, we're not going to use it, so we're just going to remove it slowly but surely. But they just removed it altogether. The buttons on the top are all the same. Looks smoother overall. Yeah, I'll give you guys the link to this website then, so you guys can look at it yourself. I just wanted to talk about it myself, that you guys know. The screen quality looks about the same. Well, not about the same. I don't know. It looks. I don't know. I just like the OLED screen. The LCD is, I don't know, it's like a PSP screen. I mean, it was good and everything, but not really for these type games. But yeah, as I told you guys before, you see how the buttons are, I don't know what you call them, not recessed, but they're flushed with the system. So that way when you press the button, it goes like slightly into the system a little bit. Which, I don't know. I'm looking at broken Vitas on eBay. I've seen people like somehow break the buttons or get them stuck for some reason. Like, what are you guys doing? Is just press start to start the game, or just to select something. You don't need to go all out. Yeah, the buttons are closer. I don't know. It looks like they're slightly bigger, maybe. And they're like the whole surface is shiny. There's no matte finish around the buttons. Analog sticks are the same. Buttons are more easier to push. But I was really wanting to show you guys the bottom where it uses a mini USB now, which people did notice that PS Vita clone that I showed you guys has a mini USB already on it, and you can use that for charging and transferring files and things like that. And you can use that the PS Vita clone as a camera, well, a webcam. See, look it up real quick for you guys. Yes. Oh, yeah, and keep in mind, everbuying.com, they always have coupons and stuff for new members. Like a $50 coupon right there. You just sign up. That's it. Plus, there's always an $8, I mean, not $8, but 8% off coupon. That's always up there. But really, those coupons really help, though, when you want to buy, like, several of the systems. I think it's on page 4, maybe. Oh, they do have Android-powered ones, but they're not, dual digital pads. I wouldn't really call them analog sticks, because they're not as accurate as it, I don't think. They just copy what you can do with the buttons. And yeah, they have newer models now with slightly different design. I'm really unsure about getting one of those. I don't want to waste my money. Thinking about just investing in the second PS Vita, or maybe another one, so I can like swap out parts or something like that. I've seen one on eBay that I really wanted, really nice. I mean, it's broken, but you know, it's really nice for the broken one. And I was like, maybe there isn't much wrong with it that I can just like open it up, fix just that one part, and just have like a functional PS Vita. I really thought it was on the 4th page. What's going on? Okay, it's making my video longer than it should be. Come on now. It's on 13th page. Skip ahead. Okay, it's not on that page. It's been 12 page. Maybe. I don't know. Really? Yeah, as I told you guys before, there is a Android-powered PS Vita clone. I mean, there's several of these though, actually. So, as you can see, it only has one analog stick or digital control stick. But hey, since it's running on Android and it has Wi-Fi, it could do a whole lot more than the model that I showed you guys, like the videos on. Okay, there we go. There's my baby. There we go. I think they lowered the price. Yeah, it's like $34 now. But this probably does not including tax. It's maybe. But anyway, yeah, they copied the same design as the real PS Vita clone with the volume buttons and power button. But they have a hold button, which the PS Vita doesn't have. Like, you can just touch the screen. I mean, it goes to sleep and you have to press the power button to wake it up and all that. I don't know if this, since it's a clone, it's gonna always stay on and they just have a hold button to kind of mimic that function. I already told you can use it as a webcam. But yeah, there is what I'm talking about, where in the new PS Vita model, if you guys can see it, but I believe they changed this to mini USB now. So now you can basically use it off of any power supply. And the knockoff one, they use the same approach, because they want you to be able to use it with any power supplies like phone charge or anything like that, and it charges it still. But this, this is still funny. This still has one advantage over the PS Vita. It has a TV out built into it. But I think Sony is cutting out this market, though, even more with the mini USB and the access to all the library of games it has, and telling all indie developers that hurry, please develop 2D games and all old school type games for our systems. And there's reasons why they have patches, like, you know, those ridiculous patches that you have to do now. Like there's firmware 2.61, and like these firmware updates don't do anything. Well, they're doing that because people that are hacking the PS Vita right now are always finding out different games or different loopholes in the security. So that's why you always have these pointless upgrades, which don't do anything. Maybe add an app, or you can use a new thing in Near application. Like, I don't know if anybody even uses that, but anyway. Yeah, they're trying to really get rid of this market, because they're lowering the price of the memory cards too, which you can use, I think up to 16 gigabytes, maybe. No, I think it's up to 32 gigabytes. I'm pretty sure it supports up to 32 gigabytes. I don't know, on another site it said supports up to 32 gigabytes. No, there it is. Supported max 16 gigabyte. Okay, it's only 16. But then again, with old school games, they don't take up that much space. Like right now, I have like a 2 gig in there, and I still got plenty of space for games. But yeah, Sony's trying to get rid of this market, and the people that are selling the modded PS Vitas, I don't know if you guys seen them, but they have a, I think I got the link right here. Sweet. But yeah, they have a small mini USB port that they built into the PS Vita, so that you can capture video and use it as a regular PS Vita. Sony's trying to get rid of this market with the PS Vita TV and lower prices and the TV owl and all that. They're trying to get rid of all these markets, like all these little niche markets in between. They're trying to close all of them out. They're trying to grab all that money right there. They want all your attention. You know, the people that watch my channel, the people that watch the modded PS Vita channels, the ones that watch the PS Vita gameplay channels, they want all that attention. They don't want you to pay attention to my channel. They don't want you to pay attention to the PS Vita, their modded channels. They don't want you to pay attention to them. They want to cut those markets out, saying that, hey, we can do this. Our systems can do this too. Cause see, look, we just upgraded them, so now they can do everything you guys been doing too. So there's no reason why you guys have to go behind our backs and mod them, buy the knockoff systems just in order to play something else. But I think this will be the end of my video. Like, you guys leave your comments in the section below. I'll look for that. Well, okay, I'll give you guys this link so you guys can compare yourself. Showing the new PS Vita model and the older one, showing the differences and all that. And I already have a link for this, the clone I have, and the unboxing video and the review. I believe I have a link in there too. So let's look at those videos for a link to this. And the video capture kits, you can just type in YouTube PS Vita video capture card, and you get tons of videos and links. So thank you for watching, and see you in my next video.